Alright, welcome back. Today we will be announcing Hesston Swathers versus the Pratt Greenbacks. I'm Cole Dutchendorf here with...
This is Ben Bollinger. Welcome to game number 3 of Hesston's pool play.
This game means a lot. Pratt, you want to pull up the scores?
So, just before we get the scores, Hesston is playing for the chance. If they win, they play tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the 1A spot against 2 of Pool B in the Final Four. If they lose, they would play in 2A against 1B tomorrow at noon.
Pratt is coming off a 9-1 victory over Smoky Valley.
Okay.
Hesston coming off a 12-2 victory over the Lions.
Previous scores from past games, including from yesterday and today, Halstead defeated Haven 18-17 in a high shootout game. Lions beat Pratt 8-6. Halstead destroyed the Larned Indians 16-1. Haven lost to Hillsborough 4-14. Hesston routed Smoky Valley 17-2. Hesston then proceeded to win against Lions 12-2. Pratt beat Smoky 9-1. And last game, Smoky Valley beat Lions 14-5.
Pitching today for Hesston is Jackson Humphreys. Up to bat for Pratt is Matt. That was nice. He's playing shortstop today for the Greenbacks, number 34. We'll see how Jackson starts this game off. The first pitch.
I think we're good. Thank you.
Is a great pitch, and that is a first strike. Great way to start the game. Jackson in the windup for pitch number 2. And that's another strike. A great start to this game from Jackson. Let's see if he can sit this batter down 1-2-3 right here.
Looking good for Jackson so far.
Oh, got him swinging. That's a pop up into the infield. That should just be an easy play for Austin Griffin.
Austin makes the catch.
That was 1 out. We're getting weird looks from the audience.
We have to do this for the stream. Yes.
We're getting questioning looks from the audience right now. All right. Jackson sits down as the first batter.
Second batter.
Up to bat, we got Kaiser Pelland, the center fielder for Pratt. See what he can do. Ball 1.
Number 28.
That's grounded foul to third base. That will be strike 2. The 1-2 count. Solid contact out there to center field. Brady fails to make that catch. Runner headed to second. The relay throw is in there, and the runner will stay at second with a double standing up.
That's a great start for Pratt right there.
Great piece of hitting, down in the count, but just guided that ball into left center field. Brady Cox was unable to get there. Up to bat now, we got first baseman Grant, number 10. First pitch strike. Say you will. I could not say anything better than that right now. Second pitch of the at-bat. A little low.
Ball.
That'll make the count 1-1.
Oh, stealing third. He can get it.
Oh, throw was there, but Jared Nelson was unable to corral it, and that will be a run scored for Pratt. 1-0.
Early start for Pratt.
The throw was there, but it just had a pretty weird hop for Jared Nelson, and he was unable to corral it.
That's 1-0.
Not really how you want to start the game if you're Hesston. Let's see how Jackson rebounds right now.
1 out.
The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped foul.
2-2.
Pair of balls, pair of strikes. And he fouls that up. Ben Roth, the first baseman, has control of that one. That'll be 2 outs for the inning. Retired him on that 2-2 pitch. Number 99. Jake Dita up to bat for Pratt.
Number 99.
Good eye on that one. 2-0 count. Good hitter's count right now for Jacob. He's the designated hitter today for Pratt.
And Jackson.
Jackson steps off the mound and ties his shoes.
Readjusts. It's a very windy day here in Hesston, Kansas.
Don't forget hot. Very hot today.
Correct.
Upper 90s.
3 balls so far. Jackson needs something here.
Swinging. That's a tough play for Jared Nelson. Will he be able to... okay.
What?
Foul ball, I guess. 96 right now.
They heard us. The fan has got us. It is 96 degrees out here in Hesston, Kansas.
We got a weather woman in the stands today.
Thank you. We support all our local fans. It's coming out in 96 degree heat.
Catcher number 40.
Cody. Coda. 40 Coda Dittman.
He is the catcher today for Pratt. Jackson with the quick pitch. Gets a strike. Not working from the stretch anymore as there is a runner on first. Oh, 1-1, Dakota.
Low.
Just low. Pretty good pitch for an 0-1 pitch though. That is going to have some interesting spin on it, and they will not make the play. Runner advances to the third. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That was a tough play there. I don't think Jackson had his foot on the bag.
A weird bounce. Almost there, almost had it.
Jackson was caught lacking and was unable to get over there to first base.
Alright. 22.
Blake Koss, the pitcher for Pratt. That is popped up to center field. Brady Cox will make the play and retire the side.
After the first half of the first inning, score is Pratt 1, Hesston 0.
There are 2 errors and 2 left on base. We'll resume next inning with Blake Koss pitching for the Pratt Greenbacks.
Hello everyone, we are back at the bottom of the first.
We're back with Austin Griffin leading off the lineup for the Swathers. Playing second base today.
Oh,
That pitch is high and tight.
very high.
Okay, not that high. High and tight. 1-0 count. That's a good pitch.
Oh, contact.
Austin swinging on it to
Center
right
field.
field. Makes the play. This
Right
just in, the Toronto Blue Jays have been denied approval by the Canadian government to play in Toronto amid the coronavirus pandemic.
They're gonna find a new place to play.
They got to find a new stadium or something to play in if they're going to play in the MLB season. Toronto Blue Jays.
Nope.
Ryan Allen batting for the Swathers now. First pitch swinging.
Ryan Allen.
That is by him for a strike. He batted 7th for the Swathers in the last game. Pretty good pitch. Did not get the call there. Swinging again, fouls that one back and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and miss. Sits him down. Blake Koss with a really good start to this game.
And we have Brady Cox up to bat for the Swathers.
Let's see what Cox can do here with 2 outs. Big swing from Cox, is not able to put his bat on the wall. Second pitch is also a strike. 0-2 to Cox.
Oh,
That pitch is a ball.
another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Brady.
2-2. See what Brady can do here.
Takes another pitch. He has worked himself to a full count, forcing the pitcher to come inside the zone.
See what he can do.
And that's what he does, and he goes down swinging. Blake Koss retires aside 1-2-3. A very good first inning from the Pratt Greenbacks. After 1, the score is 1-0. Yeah, can I get some more water?
This past year before coronavirus, the Swalters took on the Greenbacks in multiple sports, being both in the CKL. The Swalters took on the Pratt Greenbacks first in football this year. Yep. The Swalters took down the Greenbacks 28-0 in football this year. And in basketball, the Swalters traveled to Pratt. Both guys and girls won their games against the Greenbacks.
All right, coming up to bat now for the Greenbacks, Cesar Espino, the second baseman for the Greenbacks. First pitch, high in the zone, but Cesar takes a big swing. The high fastball is a very appealing pitch for hitters.
He swung at that too.
Cesar's coming out into this at bat very aggressive, takes two big cuts. Second pitch is fouled off to the left. See what he can do now with an 0-2 count. Swings and fouls that one back out of play. Another 0-2 pitch. For that off speed, could not quite get into the zone.
That's the first ball for Jack.
Nice pitch there. It's still a ball in the dirt, trying to get the hitter to just swing at that curveball. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and hit to center field. Just poked it by the second baseman, Austin Griffin.
And there's a single for the Greenbacks.
Up to about now is right fielder Bo
Volpin.
He's representing KD out here. Jersey number 35. He bunts that one. That is a beautiful bunt. That's a tough play for Jared Nelson. And he is safe at first.
A great bunt.
That puts runners on first and second with nobody out.
And that's one of the most well-placed bunts I've seen in a long time.
Then I'd like to ask you, commentator to commentator, when's the last time you watched some baseball?
MLB, sir.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Up to bat now, we have Justice Pablo, the third baseman for the Greenbacks, batting ninth. We'll see what he can do here with one runner in scoring position and one on first. Another bunt. Another beauty, too. That, nothing Jared Nelson could do about that. The Pratt greenbacks are just all over these bunts right now.
2 great bunts in a row.
The bases are now loaded with nobody out. This is a situation for Jackson right now. We'll see what he can try to do to get out of this.
Pratt is in the best place they can be right now.
Leadoff hitter is back in the box. First pitch is high. You might think the infielders would be playing a little more in. They remain in their positions. The 2-0 pitch. Swat. Oh, takes a big rip, falls to his knees.
A lot of force on that swing. Oh.
That ball is fouled out of play.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a big pitch right here.
A big breeze right there too.
Oh, and it bounces away, and a run is going to score. The runners advance to second and third. And we will have a 3-2 pitch.
Score now. Pratt 2. Swallows 0. Runners on second and third. A full count.
Another payoff pitch here from Jackson. Swung on and belted to second base. Really solid contact there.
Pratt brings another one home. The score is now 3 Pratt. Hesston nothing.
Despite Jackson literally having the runner on his knees in that at-bat, he was able to fight that off and drive that ball into center field. Center fielder Kaiser is at the bat. The pickoff is a wild throw, and that is going to score another run. Runner might be able to advance to third, and he will.
A risky decision by Jackson does not pay off.
Matt goes all the way to third base.
So now the score is Pratt 4. Hesston
Still no one out.
0.
This has not been a good outing from Jackson so far.
But he's keeping a smile on his face. Kaiser back up.
We'll dig into the box and try to drive in that runner on third base. Pitch way high, and that is going to score another run, making it Pratt 5, Hesston 0. That pitch was nowhere even close to the strike zone. Obviously not what Jackson was intending to do.
So now, no runners on bases.
An interesting swing there. That'll be a strike. Count is 2-1. Batter calls for time.
All right. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That is inside for another ball. Three balls now, 1 strike. That's a strike.
All right, full count again. Jackson needs something. There's still 0 outs.
Just trying to get at least 1 out. And that is outside for ball 4. Jackson seems to be pretty frustrated with himself right now. So now runner on first for Grant, the first baseman, number 10. Jackson calls me with Tegan Lang, the catcher today for Hesston. Batter digs in there, awaiting the first pitch from Jackson. Still seeking that first out. And he belts it to left field. And that'll get down for another hit. Hey, runners at third and will score easily. Hey, that is a stand-up double right there for Grant. For Grant Young.
Very sorry on the pronunciations from my coworker and I. We are very sorry in advance if we pronounce your son's name wrong.
This is already my second game. This is already my second game. He's a new team. I have one full board game this game. Greenbacks are just all over Jackson right now. Late swing right there for strike 1. For Jacob Dita. The DH for Pratt. Second pitch is another swinging strike. Fouls it back to the backstop. And another one, roped to left field. That is a home run to deep left field.
Folks, you have heard this right. That's a home run for the Greenbacks.
Absolutely belted to left field, and the Pratt Greenbacks are all over Jackson Humphreys at the moment.
Bill Walton once said, I might as well travel to Texas because this is getting south real fast.
It is now 8-0 Pratt. Still nobody out in this second inning. They have poured on 7 runs. There's a strike from Jackson.
Jackson gets his strike.
The count is 1-1. That ball is low and inside.
2-1. Just kidding. 1-2.
No, it's 2-1.
Oh, really? It is?
Yeah, it is.
2-1. My bad, my bad.
Another hit.
Right to left field for a... he's going for double. He stops. So.
Man, these batters are treating Jackson like BP right now.
Man, he is a single for the Greenbacks.
Jackson could just not get any pitches by the Greenbacks right now. Obviously not the outing that Jackson was looking for.
I don't think it's the outing anyone was looking for at this point if you're a Swather fan.
Yeah.
Oh, hits a pop fly, foul ball.
Still searching for that first out. He has seen 8 batters and all of them have reached this inning so far. That's a nice pitch for a called strike 2. Fouls another one back. that one to third base.
Let's see if he can make the play.
Good throw.
He does.
And the Swathers finally record an out.
They get their first out of the second inning. This feels like a bad dream for the Swathers right now.
And they just want to wake up.
Another hit off the first pitch straight into center
He
field.
ropes that into the gap. Brady Cox cuts it off.
Oh, and there's a runner going to Holmes to score. It is now 9.
He didn't even hit the base.
It is now 9-0.
The runner did not touch the base.
No one saw it, so he gets away
The
with it.
umpire did.
That was a single in the last hit for the Greenbacks. Kevin
Swathers-
Durant is back in the same inning.
Swathers could have stolen it out from the Greenbacks right there if they would have been paying attention. But I don't think anyone caught that.
The Greenbacks are putting all the pressure heavily.
Applying the pressure like diamond miners.
I have never heard that analogy before, but I respect it. I do. As now the count is 3-0 for Jackson. And that's a
Obviously
little high.
not a good count for
And now
him, and he walks him on 4 straight pitches.
So now you have a runner at first and second.
Still only 1 out in this second inning.
Justice Tabo. Travo. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Justice.
Runners on first and second. Swings, fouls that one back. A little bit early on that one.
This inning seems like an eternity. But if you're Pratt, you're loving every second.
Oh, that did not sound good, folks.
Another high one.
I believe that is a 1-2 count. Fouls it to the third base side again. Third base coach almost makes a very good play out there. Still a 1-2 count. See if Jackson can retire another Greenback. And he does just that.
Jackson gets his second out.
In style, striking him out.
Matt's back up.
This is his third at-bat already in the second inning. That looked like a makeable play right there from the catcher, but he was just slow in recognizing where the ball was. Tough play for Ben Roth to make as he was standing on first base. Runner goes to third, and safe. Jared Nelson drops the ball again. The 1-1 pitch. Foul back. Runners at second and third.
Calling his catcher, Tegan, back up to him. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 outs.
point my junior year, freshman year. Overall picture. That's all I hit. I don't know. Fouled back yet again. Putting together a pretty decent at bat right here. Another 1-2 pitch is in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Another ball in the dirt, and that is going to score another run.
And that now is 10-0. The Greenbacks lead. A 9-run inning so far, and counting. Full count. Here we go. Big pitch for Jackson. Walks him.
Jackson can just not get out of this inning right now. We're looking to just give his offense a chance to get back in this game.
Batter's on first and third.
Runners.
Teague, our coworker, running a gator. Bro, I want to be on that gator.
Kickoff attempt. Back in there safely.
I hear my name.
You're announcing right now. I need you.
Huh?
You're announcing right now. I need your main focus, sir.
I heard my name, sir.
That is a called strike right there for Jackson. 1-1 is the count. Ooh, that was a close pitch right there on the outside corner. Did not get the call though. The 2-1 pitch is high and tight.
3-1.
Swung on and driven to left field. Unable to make that play. That was a tough play. Would have been a nice one if he was able to make it. Going and heading for third. The relay throw is not in time.
And that's a triple.
Slides in there for a triple, clearing the bases and making the score. Pratt 11, Hesston. Oh, actually, no. Isn't that 12?
That should be 12.
The scoreboard is behind right now. The score be 12? Oh, they. Score is 11?
No, it would be 11. Because only one
For
person
Pratt.
scored, right? One person scored that one? Like that hit. Did one person score or two?
I thought there were two on.
There was a man on first and third.
Anyway, the score is 11, Pratt, Hesston 0.
Grant, back up to bat.
For the second time in this inning. Called strike on the bottom half of the plate.
All Jackson needs is one more out.
Driven to third
Here
base.
it is. Can he make the play?
And that will finally end this marathon inning.
This crazy inning.
The correct score is Pratt 12, Hesston 0 after 1.5 innings. Now, obviously, not the inning that the Swathers are looking for.
Hello, folks. We are back.
Up to bat for the Swathers is Owen O'Halloran. See if he can get any sort of offense started for the Swathers.
The left-handed killer.
Swathers are going to need a lot of runs if they want to get back into this game. That pitch is low and in the dirt.
They need
Ball
it
one.
fast because Mercer rules 15 runs after 3. That's a game. Swathers need something.
Oh, almost hits Owen in the dirt. High and very tight. That'll make the count 2-0. Another ball. Blake Koss is hoping to repeat his success from the last inning where he shut down the Swathers. That pitch is a strike. Count is now 3-1. And that's ball 4. That's a great way to start the inning for the Swathers. Lead off walks, lead off runs, as I always say.
Fair enough.
Seen that happen many times with the Royals.
Just a quick shout out to Kansas City Royals.
They're awful, but you know, we still love them. Oh,
wow,
roped into left field. Looking like the Pratt Greenbacks last inning. Owen's going for home. The relay throw is not going to be in time, and the Swathers are on the board.
Swathers have scored a run.
I'm biased. Jared Nelson was all over that pitch, and he sent it into left field. And
hits him. That's another one.
Cody is drilled by that ball, and it'll be first and second with nobody out.
This is what the Swathers need if they want to make any chance of making a comeback.
To make it a game at this point.
Score. Greenbacks 12, Swathers 1.
That ball is
Top fly.
hit into the air, into right field, and the right fielder makes that play.
Makes the grab.
Tegan laying up to bat now for the Swathers.
Strike 1.
He is catching for the Swathers today. He called for time. Try to break up the pitcher's rhythm a little bit, perhaps. Blake Koss trying to replicate his success from the first inning and get out of this inning unscathed. He goes for the pickoff, picks him off.
Oh, he's going to steal.
And he drops the ball. He'll be safe at third. Had him picked off, and the ball was in there in time, but the third baseman was unable to handle the throw. Runners now at second and third for the Swathers. That is a good pitch right there from Koss on the inside half of the plate. That is a beautiful pitch right there. Threw that curve in and broke it over the plate. That's just a good baseball pitch. See what Ben Roth can do here. First pitch swinging. It's a foul ball. Second pitch. Grounded foul. Phil Unruh almost made a heck of a play at the third base coach.
Shout out Phil Unruh.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. That should be the final out of the inning.
Collision.
He drops it.
Pratt makes the play.
And that'll sit the Swathers down.
Going out of a crazy second inning. Final score of the second inning. Greenbacks 12, Swathers 1.
In the bottom of the second, we have to 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 on second base. Opportunity to play at 12, plus 1. 15 for Koss.
Oh! And we are back, folks. The top of the third. A high pitch by Jackson.
I believe this is Jacob Dita, the designated hitter. Hit a home run in his last at-bat.
Let's see if Jackson had a little revenge tour this inning.
It's tough to get a revenge on every batter on the lineup in one inning. That's what happened last inning. I believe every batter scored at least once. That pitch is inside, off Teagan's glove.
Insanely windy here today, folks.
Oh, grounded off the mound to shortstop Cody Wogemuth, and he makes the play at first. Already a much better start to this inning than last inning for Jack Humphreys and the Swathers.
Swathers getting an early out. That was something that was not, they were not capable of doing. Top of the second, but now top of the third, a little different.
There seems to be some sort of bug in the crowd right now. Possibly a wasp.
Fans freaking out.
Called strike right there from
Strike
Jackson.
by Jackson. That's 2 strikes right now.
That is low and away for a ball. That Pratt is driven deep into center field. Tough play for Brady, but he makes it.
Makes it with ease.
Brady play.
2 outs. Early 2 outs for the Swampers.
Now we got Blake Koss coming to the plate, pitching today for the Greenbacks.
If the Greenbacks want to get anything done, and close it out now. They gotta act fast.
That ball was high. Swung and hit out of play for the first strike in the at-bat. Almost hits him,
Very close.
but it does not. So that'll be a 2-1 count. That ball swung and driven into center field. Brady's unable to make that sliding play. Blake Koss will settle for a single there. Tough play for Brady. Almost made it, but did not quite get his glove under the ball.
It was there. That would have been a tough play there.
We now have Cesar Espino up to bat for the Greenbacks. See what he can do with 1 runner on, 2 outs. He pops that one up immediately on the first pitch. Tough play, unable to make that. Runner advances to second. Runners on first and second with still 2 outs. The Pratt third base coach is coming onto the field for whatever, courtesy runner for the pitcher Blake Koss.
Now batting, right fielder number 35, Mo Gilson.
Doesn't want his pitcher to expend any more energy than necessary out there.
Blake Koss has played a pretty good game so far.
Ropes that one into left field. That'll get down for a hit. Runner will round third base and head for home. Looks like he will be in there safely. Runners advance to second and third on the throw. That's a double. And another decent at bat. They stretch the lead to 13-1. We now have Justice Tableau up to bat for the Greenbacks. That's in the dirt. Oh! Tegan Lang attempts to pick off the runner at third after pitching the dirt, but is unable to.
All the Swampers need is 1 more out to close this top of the third.
It was looking promising, but then a couple hits from the Greenbacks have
Greenbacks
provided some more scoring. Tegan Lang goes for pop-up behind the plate, unable to make the play.
Thank you. All right. Count 1-1.
Swung on and
Swung.
missed.
Count 1-2. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, keep doing that. God, it doesn't change.
And that is a strikeout for Jackson to end the inning. The score there for a strike, and the second one appears to be a ball. Ropes that one into deep left field. Has the the outfielder falls down. That'll allow him. That might be an inside the park home run. They'll hold him at third. Great hit from Austin Griffin there. Sends the ball into deep left field.
Triple for Austin Griffin. That was a great hit.
That is exactly how the Swathers wanted to lead off this inning. Ryan Eiler up to bat, pops that one up into the air. Pitcher falls down, and that is up and out of play. Count is 0-1 in the bottom of the third inning. That's in there for a called strike. Count now 0-2. Ball outside, that's a good eye from Ryan Eiler there to avoid striking out. Got to be in protect mode right now. Oh, that was an emergency swing right there from Ryan as that ball curved over into the zone, and he realized that too late.
There's one out. Brady Cox up the bat.
The Swathers would be really disappointed here if they're unable to score that runner on third. But it looks like they'll be able to do just that on this routine ground ball to third. He makes the play, and Austin Griffin comes to score.
2 outs, but the Swathers now have 2 runs.
Owen Halloran up to the plate. First pitch is outside for a ball. He grounds that ball to second base, and he will make the play for the third out. So Swathers are retired again, but they score another run, making the score Pratt 13, Swathers 2.
Hesston with 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and that last long. After 3 innings of play, Pratt 13, Hesston 2. Coach shot for Matt Shamline.
What's been your favorite part of the game so far, sir?
It's got to be the home run for me. I mean, he just obliterated that ball
I haven't
into
seen a
left
home
field.
run here ever before.
Me neither. That was
the
first
first
for
time.
me. I heard someone from Halstead did, like, I guess it was yesterday. That's what Ben Roth was telling me earlier.
Okay. Yeah, Halstead had one game where they just destroyed its team. I cannot remember who. And then the other game, they went in a 18-17 shootout with Haven.
That sounds like a crazy game.
I wish I was
Like a
the other one.
football score for a baseball game.
They were out here.
I don't know how you
They said
exactly
we're
would
going
get
for
18 points.
They said we're
but
going for that 2-point conversion, man.
said, I'm Ryan Williams out here.
Reggie Finley.
Pat Jackson and Brock Medlock.
Tavon Austin.
Can't forget Teddy Gilliam.
And Big Rod.
This off to the 4th is that.
bat for Pratt is now Shanline, the pitcher today for Pratt. See what he can do to lead off the inning. I believe we had Jared Nelson now pitching for the Swathers. First pitch was a ball. Second one also a ball. Pratt crowd encouraging Matt to be hit by that last pitch.
Take the pain. Get to base.
Count is now 3-0. That's a nice pitch from Jared Nelson to try to settle his nerves a little bit. Get into the zone. Count is now 3-1. That ball is driven. That's gonna bloop in for a hit. Couldn't have thrown that ball out there any better. In between the center fielder, the right fielder, and the second baseman.
Center field, number 28, Kaiser Bell.
Kaiser back up to bat.
See what he can do with one on and no one out. First pitch is inside.
Correct?
Yes. Puts his bat out to bunt, lets it go by, and it is a cold strike. One and one, the count's a Pelland. Runner's going. Tegan Lang throws it down to second base. Not quite in time. He slides in there safe, which puts a runner in scoring position for Kaiser Pelland. Wow, interesting call there from the ump. It looked to be low and inside, but he calls that one a strike.
2-2 count. Oh.
The runner could have gone to third, but chose not to.
Alright. Full count, here we are.
The pitch is swung on and drilled to left field. Hesston's outfielders are getting a lot of work in today, as their pitching is just being jumped all over.
There is another run.
I mean, Pratt is just hammering everything right now. A pitching substitution. It appears that Jacob Eiler is coming in for Tegan Lang. See what he can do. Runner on second. Nobody out. Pitch swung on and drilled again. That one is foul though, just foul, down the third base line.
Grant. If the Swallowers don't do anything by the end of this inning, we're looking at a mercy rule.
Not yet.
We'll be in the fifth.
Yeah, it's fourth inning.
Yeah. So they need to do something.
We have 2 innings.
But they need to do something now.
I mean, yeah, but you said end of the inning.
My bad,
They
everyone.
still got 2 innings. That pitch just swung on and missed. swung on and missed again. And that is a strikeout for Jared Nelson. Retires 1. See what he can do here against Jacob Dita. Has a home run in this game already. That is swung on and missed. Nelson finding himself in a group right now. That's 3 straight strikes. Another one for a strike.
Nelson really finding the groove.
That is also in their first strike. Jared Nelson is really pouring in the heat right now. That is 5 straight strikes and 2 straight strikeouts. We got Coda Dupman up to bat. Nelson is just on fire right now. That is now 6 straight strikes.
I mean, go to Duke University.
Another strike. Has the Pratt batters dumbfounded right now. That one is hit to the shortstop, Cody Wolgemuth, and he will make the play.
What a throw by Cody.
After a slightly shaky start in the inning from Jared Nelson, he settles down, strikes 2 out, and then retires the last one on a ground out to shortstop. The score is now Pratt 14, Hesston 2. And we're back.
Jared Nelson up the bat for the Swallows in the bottom of the 4th.
First pitch was a ball. Count is 2-0 right now. That is another ball. You expect him to be taken all the way here. Yep, and that's what he was doing. Pitch right down the middle for a strike. 3-1 to count. That's outside for ball 4. Leadoff man on with a walk. Cody Wolgemuth up the bat now for the Swabbers.
Oh,
Drives that to left field for a single. Jared Nelson rounds to second base and will stay there.
good hit by Cody.
First pitch swinging and gets him on base. Swampers looking to get themselves back into this game before they are run ruled.
They need something. They need something fast.
Yeah. We now got Max Arnold batting. The Swampers. Takes that first pitch. Pretty good one. Didn't get the call. Max has a very emergency swing. That could be an infield hit, and it will be. Misses the ball. That'll score at least one. That'll score one. With runners in the corners, that makes the score Pratt 14, Hesston 3.
Little error right there.
Tough play. If you would have just gotten in front of that one, would have contained Hesston from scoring a run. Pickoff to first base. He is in there safe. Another pickoff attempt. Oh. Safe again. That one was pretty close. McDonald's got to be careful there. Pitch home, Max is going, and he'll be safe. And Arnold will steal a base, and Cody will get back safely to third.
Jacob Eiler up to bat.
Looked outside, called a strike.
1-1.
He's bunting, misses the ball. That makes it a 1-2. Good night. A called strike 3 on the outside corner. Not what Jacob Eiler was looking for there in that situation. Looking to at least bring one run in with the ball in play.
First out for the Greenbacks.
Ben Roth will come to the plate. Looking to drive in some runs. Get some stakes. At the ball, high and away. Quarter knows the count. And here's the pitch. Swung on and tipped foul. That'll make the count 1-1 to Roth. Way to sit on that one. I thought he was going to swing. That was a pretty good curveball. Almost got Roth to bite, but I'm not able to do the job. The ball is swung on and hit foul. I'll make the count 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
2-2 is swung on and missed. That is a really nice curveball from toss.
Austin Griffin up off the bat.
I guess that's Matt.
2 outs.
That's solid.
Walters need some of these runs on the base and score.
Called strike on the upper half of the plate. Yeah, if the Swampers have any chance of getting back into this game, they really need to score right here. Another beautiful pitch. He has beautiful command of that curveball right now.
That's why they call him the closer.
He's not the closer. He got like 4 innings left. Ooh, that was very close to being a called strike 3. not get the call. That makes it count.
And they challenge to play.
1 and 2. Looks that way. We're gonna have a pitching change from the Greenbacks. Interesting to make it in the middle of an at-bat. Maybe trying to mess with Griffin's rhythm a little bit.
You ever seen anything like that before?
I mean, yeah, but it's just interesting to see it at this moment. I mean, Shoreline was pitching pretty well. He'd only given up that 1 run, I think. Just an interesting move to make in the middle of an at-bat in the middle of an inning.
Sorry about that. Austin's back. If you forgot, the count was 1-2.
Very close to a called strike 3 again. Griffin showing his discipline right now in this at-bat, laying off 2 very close pitches. Oh, that ball is hit very high into the air into left field. Drops it. He does not make that catch. And that will drive in 2 runs. That was very close to a home run. That'll make the score
14-5.
See what Ryan Eiler can do. That's a called strike on the first pitch.
It should be 5.
Big cut.
It should be 5.
Swung on a miss
They
there.
had 2 people score there.
That puts it at an 0-2 count. That one, another one very close. But does not get the call. The 1-2 count to Eiler. That's outside. Let's count 2-2. That ball is driven right to the second baseman. He drops it and is unable. Oh, and the ball gets by, and that will score another run. Ryan Eiler. That was almost an unbelievable play from the second baseman, but the ball did not stay in his glove. And then he made an error trying to throw Eiler out on the base path, allowing Griffin to score from third.
The score is now Pratt 14, Swalter 6.
Ball almost gets away on the pickoff attempt at second base. goes. Popped up into the air. Ooh, almost hits an elderly woman in the crowd. Very close. Could have been dangerous.
She's smiling though, so it's all good here.
All giggles over here in Hesston.
Kicks and giggles, except if you're the Swathers.
Runner goes again, and he is in there safe. That is high again.
Everyone has 6.
Believe the count is 2-1. That is a called strike. Two pitch is in there for a called strike 3 to end the inning. Tough way to go down.
After 4. Greenbacks, 14. Swathers, 6.
Coach for the Swathers, Phil Under, just finessed the system and convinced the scoreboard to give them another run. So it is now
14.
Greenbacks 14, Swathers 7.
We'll call this the invisible run.
This is something I have never seen in my life.
When Phil says it, it happens. Welcome to Hesston.
It's always fun with Phil. I think everyone but Phil thought that the Swathers had 6 runs. So, okay, and the score has been changed back down to 6. I am very confused right now.
And the Swathers with Phil cannot actually Houdini the system.
I guess Phil was unable to convince the scoreboard people that it was actually 7. First pitch, ball from Austin Griffin. That's in the dirt for a ball 2.
It's inning 15.
Scoreboard is going all kinds of crazy right now.
Just kidding, folks. It's actually inning top of the 5th. Again, the Swathers need something.
That's another strike. Count is 3-1, I believe. And that is passed for a ball 4. Cesar Espino up to bat now for the Greenbacks.
Caesar.
The second baseman.
See what happens.
I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Sally Preeb.
I'd like to give a shout out to Senora Christian. Miho, if you know what I mean.
Two legends of Hesston teaching district. That's a called strike in there for Austin Griffin, with no out and one on. The count is 1-1. Pick off a 10th at first base, back in there safely. Another pick off a 10th. That one was much closer than the first one. Coming home with it, right to the short. Oh, that was a double play ball. Cody is unable to get a play. Digging for third is Drake.
Oh, I was thinking.
And wow, Southerners are just throwing the ball all over the place right now. No one is covering home.
The Swather's not looking so great.
That is not good baseball.
They just called the man Squeezy.
I've never heard anything like that in my life. Squeezy.
So now the score is Green Bay's 15, Swather's 6. This is the exact opposite of what the Swather's want to do.
We got Kevin Durant up for bat again, number 35.
I'm pretty sure this is the 5th time he's been after that.
Bo Tolpin. Second pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Jacob Eilert.
From who? We can't do that. It was all positive.
That was grounded shortstop Cody Wolgamuth and dug out by Ben Roth. Nice play right there. But that'll drive in another run, making the score Greenback 16, Swather 6. Next pitch is fouled out of play. Gonna count 1-1. He did not go on that check swing. Makes the count 2-1. Pretty good location on that pitch, but the batter did not go around on that. Batter calls for time. Nice pitch there from Griffin for a called strike.
Count 2-2. Still one out for the Swather's.
That pitch is fouled out of play again.
Okay. I'm aware.
That pitch was swung on and missed and tagged out.
Listening? Oh, okay.
Shortstop number 34, Matt Shannon. Held on again.
Two outs to Swather's.
See what Griffin can do here. That ball was tight. Nearly hit the batter. 1-0 the count. Ball swung on. That's going to be a tough play.
Can he make the grab?
Can't quite make it.
Nice hustle, though.
From both Jacob Eiler and Ben Roth on that one.
For real.
That's something you can't teach. It's good hustle. Another foul ball. Showline's putting together a really good at-bat right here. See if he can straighten it out.
2 strikes.
That ball's in the dirt.
Oh.
Good eye right there.
Counts 2 and 2. 2 outs.
He sticks his bat out and just pokes it to the second baseman.
Can he make the play?
Bad throw, but a good dig from Ben Roth. I believe that's, yeah, it's Kale at second base now. Kale Sheelight.
And that is the end of this hustle fifth.
So if the Swathers cannot put together any runs in this inning, that'll be the game.
Score is Greenback 16, Swathers 6.
Leads off of the fifth for Pratt.
Coach Phil Unruh again appealing for another run to be added. But he is again shut down.
He really wants that lucky number 7.
I mean, I don't blame them. They're down 10 right now. They need to score.
Owen.
That ball just gets by the
There's a
infielders.
quick single by Owen O'Halloran.
That was a great way to lead off the inning.
Shout out to our first baseman. Coach.
First base coach.
Don't care. We got Tyrone as the courtesy runner.
That's the courtesy runner? Oh, Owen must be pitching next inning, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, they already tested him.
Tyrone said not today.
So I'm too fast for this.
The pitch is belted down the third baseline. That might score a runner. That will not. Runner will stay at third. And
Second. A great hit by Jared.
Jared Nelson will stay at second with the double.
This is what the Swathers need. All they have to do now is just get one of their runners home. They're knocking at the doorsteps.
Swathers were just absolutely blasted in the second inning as 9 runs were scored, and they've been trying to claw their ways back this entire game following that. Center fielders out there having a party. I mean, the outfielders are having a party in center field. That is. Just trying to stay cool on this very hot day. We currently have a real feel of 106 out here. Very hot today, folks.
It's a hot one. Cody up to bat.
That ball is driven to the second baseman. That'll score at least one. Cody actually almost beats that out.
They get another run for the Swathers, so due to the rule, the Swathers should be able to play at the 6th inning. But, saying that, I don't want to be too sure because of what happened last time we were here.
Well, same thing happened in the earlier game too.
Smokey versus Lions.
Smokey versus us.
Oh, really?
We were, or not, I don't even know who we were playing, but it was us and Lions, I guess. And we were up 10, and then we were up 9, and the game ended.
Oh, Max Arnold.
That's going to be a tough play, and he makes it. That is a beautiful play. Sure. That is a beautiful catch out there in right field. Had a long ways to go and still had work to do. Makes a sliding catch and holds the runner at third.
Wow.
That's a good effort right there.
You can't teach that.
There seems to be some confusion on the field.
A little daff ups from the teammates.
I have no idea what is happening right now. New picture, maybe? It looks like it. That'll be a new pitcher for the Pratt Greenbacks. So are you excited for the NBA season coming up pretty soon?
I am. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I've been watching some vlogs on the bubble.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, getting updated. I'm looking forward to who shows up. Like, obviously, you know the GOATs will be there. You know LeBron's going to be LeBron. You know Anthony Davis is going to be Anthony Davis. But I'm looking forward to the sleepers. What can the teams that haven't done anything? What about Ja Morant?
I think the Heat are going to be a very interesting team to watch. They've performed very well this season with some unproven talent such as Tyler Hero and what's the other one? Dunn?
Yeah, Chris Dunn. I think a huge thing on the Heat that we don't get enough credit for is Bam Adebayo.
He is a solid center.
He is a solid
And I think Jimmy Butler's leadership and his ability to kind of push the younger people, the younger kids on that team, is really pushing that team forward.
And you see how close he is with Tyler Hero. They're pretty much brothers. So.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what these two younger, not really experienced teams like the Pelicans and the Grizzlies can do. I am looking forward to that.
It'll be interesting to see what Zion can do, although he's not even in the bubble right now because of a family emergency.
Oh, really?
I mean, he's the NBA poster child right now, so they might just cancel the season until he gets back.
I would not.
You never know. All right, right now up to bat is Jake Myler, right? Yeah. See what he can do. That ball's inside.
Close pitch.
Runner on third right now with two outs. That is outside barely. Just missed the corner. That's high for a quick 3-0 count. Wouldn't be surprised if he just walks in here to try to cause the force at second. That's in the dirt for ball 4. Quick 4-pitch walk. Don't be surprised if you see a steal from Jacob Eiler on this next at bat.
And Ben Roth.
He struck out to end the inning to strand a couple. Let's see if he can bounce back from that. And Jacob Eiler takes off. Catcher throws down to second. Not even close to that is going to score another run. And that's why it's always a danger to throw on someone trying to steal second when there's someone on third. When things like that might happen.
And it did. It worked out for the Swathers. And that is now 16 for the Greenbacks and 8 for the Swathers.
see if Ben Roth can drive in that runner in scoring position. He fouls one way back, way out of here. That makes the count 0-2.
Here we are.
This would be a big plate appearance for Ben. Try to, oh, runner's going, and that's fouled back. Jacob Byler will have to run all the way back to second base.
He's doing a slight jog though. It's that baseball jog.
Not trying to wear himself out on such a hot day. Hot and windy.
I cannot imagine how blistering hot it would be out there.
Oh, he sits on that curveball. That was a pretty good off-speed. Oh, and he bobbles it, and he's going home with it? In a pickle now.
He's in a pickle
And
now.
he might be able to go home. He might be able to go home. And he will not. That was played very well by the Pratt Greenbacks. The shortstop realized that he did not have a play at first and caught Jacob Butler rounding the base a little too far.
And that, my friends,
Is that the game?
is the game. They're going to call it.
Hats off to the other team. I really do not understand
So folks,
the mercy rule.
that would make the Swathers fall to 2-1 in pool play, and the Greenbacks rise to also 2-1 in pool play. Since the head-to-head will go the Greenbacks will get the 1 seed in a pool, and the Swathers will fall to the 2 seed. It's been fun.
Signing off for now, I'm Cole Butchendorf.
I'm Ben Bollinger, and tomorrow, if you're a Swather fan, the Swathers will play at 12 o'clock in the Final Four game. Thank you.